another edition of the NSCAC Presents Behind the Bench. Today we have the second part of the Secrets to Goal Scoring, hosted by John DeBenedictis. The first one was about a month ago. It went well. Lots of interesting information for those that either coach strikers and teams that have issues putting the ball in the back of the net, or for those of you that are strikers and midfielders and want to know how to refine the art of scoring goals. John, welcome. I hope all is well.
As good as it can be, Valerio. Yep, things are hanging in there. As you know, we're all battling this pandemic, but it gives us a chance to do some things online and share each other's knowledge, and I think that's the positive out of it. But certainly we'd love to get back on the fields and play more games.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, John. So let's start with your presentation on the second part of the Secrets of Goal Scoring.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the screen here, and you'll see the presentation. Sure, I got all that. So the sound works, and so yeah, the presentation, the secrets to scoring goals on the last touch, the psychological perspective. It's based on a course that I developed called the Golden Goal Scoring course. And the Golden Goal Scoring course is a course that I run for players who are 14 years old and up. And I've also done sessions for coaches based on it. And after having phenomenal success with the players that I worked with, I stopped running the course and decided to write a book, more or less to claim all the information that I've kind of developed on my own through my experience as a player. Well, actually as a goalkeeper. So as a goalkeeper, I looked at things maybe a bit differently as a goal scorer. I noticed that a lot of goalkeepers are, running their own goalkeeping academies and teaching goalies how to be goalies. But if there's one person that possibly knows how to get beat from a shot or whatever, it's probably the keeper. Who knows what they may have done wrong or weren't able to prevent the goal from going in, or the things that they've done right. So I've taken it from that perspective, goalkeeper perspective. In part one, which we got through most of it a month ago, I talked about psychology, perception, different types of perception. We looked into visualization, which is important. Being in the zone is super important. Changing the mindset. The last two parts quite didn't get into as much as I would have liked. So I'll kind of recap things really quickly. And today we'll look at back scoring, being defenders, predicting defenders and shooters and whatnot. So I presented at the convention, at the United States Soccer Convention, NSCAC, and basically, this is what I use, the Golden Goal Scoring course. Our students don't just score more goals, they break records. Don't run a lot of courses, one a year or so, and have had about 300 students overall do the full course, about 20 hours. And it's unbelievable how many students have either broken scoring records or scored a few extra goals at the right time to advance their career. Now, we're not going to turn a recreational player into a professional player. There's limits to what players can do, but even if you're a recreational player, if you know some of the secrets of scoring, you might score a few more goals in your league, and you're going to certainly enjoy the game a lot more. I'm not going to go through all this because we did it on part one, but some of the successes we've had, this team that I worked with way back were the 2006 Academy World Champions, but Pilar Kahuri, which took my course in Ottawa through Mike Lanos's School of Brilliance, who brought me into Ottawa. She just, and this was I'd say maybe 5-6 years ago, and she took the course, and then the second year I went to Ottawa, she was in it again, but also helping me with the new students. Basically, you only have to take it once. She's playing at Saint Etienne professionally, and she just got selected to the Lebanese national team. This was her quote. I just saw this on Facebook about 3 days ago. Her quote: "You have to be consistent. You have 1 or 2 chances, you have to put them in the net. Often it all happens in the head. I have to work on my confidence as a goal scorer." Pilar Kahuri. So last year at Saint Etienne, or over the past since fall, because of COVID, they haven't played very many games, only 6 games. Kahuri had amassed 4 goals in those 6 games, and you score goals, you catch the eye of scouts. And I guess her grandparents were from Lebanon, although she was raised in Canada, set a scoring record in the University of Ottawa. But, all of a sudden she gets scouted and she'll be playing for Lebanon for the national team. So it's amazing how a few goals can really advance your career. I'm going to just exit out of here and skip through some of the things that we did in part one. I talked about how the striker is a very psychological position, because the striker is expected to score by the media and parents and fellow teammates. You're a striker, you should be scoring every game. Well, soccer is generally a low scoring game, and if each team, let's say, is playing with 3 strikers, so there's 6 individuals who are playing in the striker position, and say it's a 2-0 game. Well, 4 of those 6 individuals will have deemed to have had a negative game because they didn't score, assuming that goals were scored by striker. Possible that the defender moved up to score. So the pressure on the striker to score consistently is immense, and quite often the striker misses scoring for a few games, and all of a sudden the media is all over you. That's just a headline in a newspaper in Toronto after Ronaldo missed some chances and didn't score for a couple games at the Euros. So it's amazing the pressure. So we talked about the pressure and a little bit about how we want to deal with the pressure. And then we talked about secrets. Secrets is a powerful word. It emits a chemical response in the brain when you know a secret or you don't know a secret. Talk about magicians. In marketing, the secrets are used all the time, such as here in North America, KFC franchise that sells chicken, and they have a secret formula. In fact, if you buy a franchise from KFC, they don't tell you the secret. They prepackage their mixture for the chicken and send it to you, and the actual franchisee does not know what's in there, in what proportions. So secrets are important in terms of trying to get the player in the right mindset to take in the information that I presented. We talked about that a little bit.
Thank you for watching this short preview video from the National Soccer Coaches Association of Canada. To see the full video, plus have access to hundreds of other coaching videos, blogs, webinars, and podcasts, plus free and discounted coach education courses and other soccer merchandise, plus to have exclusive access to register for all future NSCAC conventions, both live and online, click on the link below to become a member of the NSCAC today. Also, please remember to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, as your continued support allows us to continue to provide coach education and coach development resources to soccer coaches across Canada and worldwide. Thank you again for your continued support, and we look forward to seeing you at future NSCAC events.